challenging skeptics on the reality of supernatural abilities. I welcome the challenge of any skeptic, whether born of a virgin, sent by God, directly from God, or the final skeptic chosen by Him. For decades, skeptics have sought to intimidate and belittle the spiritual community, but intellectually, you cannot outmatch me. So, step forward and bring it on. The problem with skeptics is their refusal to acknowledge the existence of supernatural abilities, even in the face of scientific evidence supporting them. I will present a few examples of scientifically validated supernatural phenomena. Additionally, there are hundreds of videos filmed in ways that demonstrate scientific validity, even though they have not yet received official recognition from the scientific community. However, the scientific community is not the ultimate authority on this. We do not require their approval. Yet, skeptics continue to fail in discerning the authenticity of these phenomena, and their arguments remain fundamentally flawed. If you've discovered the channel Supernatural Abilities/Cities/Miracles, watched at least 10% of the content, and still remain unconvinced about supernatural abilities, it's likely because you're approaching the subject with a closed mind or preconceived skepticism. Arguing would be futile, as true understanding requires openness. Reality is far more mysterious than most realize, and in time, life may present experiences that challenge everything you once believed. Until then, this content is for those willing to explore beyond conventional thought. Whether now or later, the truth has a way of revealing itself, often in ways we least expect. The question is, will you recognize it when it does? Every ability shown on this channel is real. If you have the intelligence and openness to understand the nature of these phenomena, the evidence should already be clear. Yet, skeptics often resort to shallow arguments like, if this is real, why aren't you a billionaire? Why not change the entire world? Why not prove it live on CNN? Such questions reveal a fundamental misunderstanding. These abilities are not mere tools for material gain, nor do they conform to mainstream expectations of proof. They are subtle, deeply mysterious forces that transcend conventional logic. Those who demand flashy demonstrations fail to grasp their true nature. Reality is far more intricate than most assume, and true understanding requires a shift in perception. Let me offer some guidance on how to approach this. Some of these abilities have been scientifically verified. Take, for instance, Bebas Struge's electrokinesis abilities. He holds a Guinness World Record, which requires scientific confirmation. To disprove that Bebas Struge possesses psychic abilities and show that he is merely an illusionist, you would need to replicate his feat and earn a Guinness World Record, something that is impossible for you to achieve. Therefore, this confirms that Bebas Struge possesses genuine abilities, validating electrokinesis as a real phenomenon. Moreover, electrokinesis is just one of countless extraordinary abilities that exist. Although many supernatural abilities can be mimicked with tricks, the inability to achieve a Guinness World Record with such tricks highlights the existence of genuine supernatural phenomena. Harvard researchers, led by Dr. Herbert Benson, studied Tibetan yogis practicing tummo meditation and documented their ability to control body temperature. Using EEG and biofeedback, the study found that monks could increase finger and toe temperatures by up to 17 degrees Fahrenheit, 8 degrees Celsius, in freezing Himalayan conditions. They also demonstrated the ability to dry wet sheets with body heat alone. This mastery over autonomic functions defies conventional physiology, suggesting an advanced mind-body connection, one that transcends the natural, hinting at a supernatural ability. Scientific research on Merpati Push, an ancient Indonesian martial art, has uncovered remarkable abilities, including blindfold vision, where practitioners can perceive their surroundings without sight. Jean-Marc de Grave's study, The Training of Perception in Javanese Martial Arts, published in Martial Arts as Embodied Knowledge, explores how these practitioners navigate obstacles without sight, indicating an enhanced sensory perception. Research has demonstrated that skilled practitioners can accurately identify objects, people, and movements while blindfolded. To witness this firsthand, visit the nearest Merpati Push martial arts school and document it yourself. This extraordinary ability challenges conventional science, offering strong evidence of a supernatural ability. The capacity to navigate and respond effectively in total darkness suggests an advanced mental and sensory mastery, pushing the boundaries of human potential and understanding. In 2010, Indian doctors and scientists conducted a 15-day study on Prahlad Jani, a yogi who claimed to have lived without food or water for decades. Under continuous hospital surveillance, Jani consumed no food or liquids and showed no signs of dehydration or malnutrition. His body remained stable, defying known biological laws. This study, led by Dr. Sudhir Shah, challenges the core principles of modern science, pointing to an extraordinary level of physiological control that is, without a doubt, a form of supernatural ability. Similarly, Dr. Michael Werner, a German scientist and chemist, claimed to have lived without food for several years through the practice of breatharianism. In 2004, he underwent a 10-day monitored study in Switzerland, where doctors and researchers observed his extraordinary claims, further fueling the debate over human limits and the mysteries of extreme sustenance. There are documented cases of individuals undergoing surgery without anesthesia, displaying an extraordinary ability to control pain and consciousness. In the Philippines and Indonesia, shamans and spiritual healers have reportedly undergone invasive procedures without anesthesia or pain response. These cases challenge medical science, suggesting an advanced mastery of the nervous system that is a form of supernatural ability. These cases exemplify psychic abilities and mind-over-matter phenomena, challenging the limits of conventional science. While explanations exist, conventional science falls short of fully understanding them. The key to unlocking these mysteries lies in exploring the untapped power of consciousness. For instance, the YouTube video Indian man pulls 41-ton train with hair showcases a Guinness World Record feat that defies conventional explanation. Neither muscle strength nor hair durability can account for such an achievement, suggesting an unknown force at play. This is just one of countless examples that challenge mainstream scientific paradigms. Some of the greatest sports achievements blur the line between human potential and the supernatural. Athletes like Usain Bolt, who shattered sprinting records, or Michael Jordan, whose near telepathic court awareness defied logic, display abilities that seem beyond ordinary human limits. Gymnasts executing gravity-defying moves or free divers holding their breath for minutes suggest mastery over body and mind akin to yogic or mystical disciplines. These feats challenge our understanding of biology, hinting at untapped capabilities that could be considered supernatural. Many of history's greatest inventions stem from what could be considered supernatural abilities, intuitive breakthroughs, inexplicable insights, and advanced knowledge seemingly beyond the inventor's time. Nikola Tesla, for instance, claimed to receive visions of his inventions fully formed, hinting at a deeper connection to unseen forces. Such phenomena suggest that supernatural abilities play a crucial role in human progress. Therefore, it is essential to explore these mysteries and encourage, rather than dismiss, those who push the boundaries of understanding. Another compelling example is the video Influencing Someone or Something Remotely, featuring a Ukrainian professor demonstrating extraordinary abilities. This was showcased live on the Paul McKenna Show, where McKenna, a renowned British hypnotist and behavioral scientist, presented a series of remarkable feats, including electrokinesis. This demonstration is scientifically valid. These demonstrations, conducted under strictly controlled conditions and adhering to rigorous scientific standards, provide compelling evidence of abilities that defy conventional explanations. Since they were scientifically observed and validated, they challenge mainstream scientific assumptions, highlighting the need for further exploration into the hidden potential of human consciousness and its influence over the physical world. If you're a skeptic, do you acknowledge these scientifically validated phenomena and abilities, or do you insist on witnessing them firsthand before accepting their legitimacy? The problem with this stance is that after you, the next person will make the same demand. This cycle will persist, each subsequent person will seek similar proof. If you acknowledge what has already been scientifically confirmed, we can move beyond this cycle and explore other possibilities. Recognizing what is already validated opens the door to discovering new insights and expanding one's understanding of unexplained phenomena. According to a video titled Levitating Water Without the Cup, scientists have been presented with video footage of 750 instances of levitation. Are you aware of this? I'm willing to bet you're not. Skeptics and scientists often dismiss supernatural abilities, yet many have not taken the time to thoroughly explore the scientifically verified demonstrations that exist. Without engaging with this evidence, they are in no position to challenge these phenomena. This tendency to reject what challenges their current understanding prevents them from acknowledging compelling evidence. They are not an authority on the subject, and their argument reflects an incomplete understanding of the available evidence. To form a well-informed opinion, it's essential to consider all verified data before drawing conclusions. Every ability showcased on this channel is real and verifiable. The abilities outlined in Franz Barden's The Practice of Magical Evocation and The Key to the True Kabbalah are all real and verifiable. In addition to these, there are many more abilities that have yet to be documented in books or demonstrated in public. How can we be certain they are real? Through our own hands-on experiments and direct, first-hand accounts from individuals we know personally who have mastered these abilities, we have first-hand evidence of their authenticity. We do not rely on hearsay but on tangible, personal experiences that provide solid proof of the existence of these abilities. Many individuals with these abilities choose not to film or share their experiences, with only a few willing to do so. One such individual is Hogo Logo, who consistently demonstrates telekinesis, teleportation, and levitation. You can request a live demonstration of his telekinesis to see these abilities for yourself and dispel any doubts. However, please note that these abilities are highly specific, meaning they are not easily adjustable according to arbitrary requests or challenges. Each person may demonstrate their ability in a specific way that they have developed or mastered, and it may not conform to every expectation or demand placed upon them. If you understand the nature of these abilities, you'll recognize that the bar for proof must be set with realistic expectations. For instance, when studying the origin of the universe, we don't expect scientists to film the Big Bang as it occurred. Instead, we rely on various forms of indirect evidence and scientific reasoning to form our understanding. Similarly, supernatural abilities are subtle phenomena that are often difficult to capture under controlled conditions. Those who possess them frequently face skepticism or even persecution, particularly from extremist Christian and Muslim groups, who either dismiss these phenomena or actively work to suppress them. Given these challenges, the evidence already presented on this channel represents the most that can be reasonably expected. It's important to approach this with understanding. Demanding more proof under these circumstances is neither practical nor fair, given the challenges involved in demonstrating such phenomena. Therefore, before accusing someone of deception for showcasing miraculous abilities, be aware of the logical fallacy argumentum ad ignorantiam, or the appeal to ignorance. This fallacy lies in concluding that a person is a con artist based solely on the fact that their demonstration was not convincing to the skeptic, without considering other evidence that might support the claim. The lack of convincing evidence is not in itself proof of fraudulence. If someone sees a video and immediately concludes it's fake without considering any external factors or additional information, they're making a hasty generalization fallacy. They haven't taken the time to investigate further, seek out more evidence, or understand the full context in which the video was created and shared. This rushed conclusion might lead to a false or misleading understanding of the situation. Currently, there is no financial support for those who dedicate years of their lives to mastering these extraordinary abilities. Despite their remarkable talents, they have been systematically suppressed by both Christianity and Islam, which has led to widespread ignorance and misunderstanding. If we can shift this paradigm by offering respect, recognition, and financial backing, many individuals will be encouraged to step forward and demonstrate their abilities openly. With proper resources, these demonstrations can be filmed from multiple angles in high definition, providing irrefutable proof of their existence and allowing for a deeper, more accurate understanding of these phenomena.
We've known each other many years, but this is the first time you ever came to me for counsel for help. I can't remember the last time that you invited me to your house for a cup of coffee. But let's be frank, you never wanted my friendship. You didn't need a friend like me. But now you come to me and you say, Don Corleone, give me justice. But you don't ask for respect. You don't offer friendship. You don't even think to call me Godfather.
How much shall I pay you?
Buonasera. Buonasera. What have I ever done to make you treat me so disrespectfully? If you'd come to me in friendship, then the scum that ruined your daughter would be suffering this very day. And if by chance an honest man like yourself should make enemies, then he would become my enemies. And then they would fear you.
Be my friend? Godfather?
Good. Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me. But until that day, accept this justice as a gift of my...
This was never about money for us. It was about us against the system. That system that kills the human spirit. We stand for something. To those dead souls inching along the freeways in their metal coffins, we show them that the human spirit is still alive.